6, last part, we're going to use the same type of test tube or vial, and this time I'm going to add a little bit of distilled water into my test tube. And then I'm going to take a small piece of Alka-Seltzer, tablet or a cookie, as Sharky might say. I'm going to break it into a small chunk so that it'll fit inside of my test tube. So just kind of like what we had in the sugar, I'm going to go ahead and just set that piece of Alka-Seltzer in the cap to measure it out. Let our mass settle out at 13.07 grams. And so now what I'm going to do is take this piece of Alka-Seltzer, put it into the water, and I'm going to just set the cap on top. What I want you to do is observe what's happening here. Also want you to know that my cap is not on all the way. We're getting it close to the top here, so I'm going to make sure that's not going to overflow. I'm going to wait for our change to finish occurring. You can see there's still that piece of Alka-Seltzer in the bottom, and it is getting smaller as our change is occurring. Okay, you notice some bubbles that are forming. I know it's probably hard to hear on the audio, but I can also hear those bubbles as they're popping. Okay, that piece of Alka-Seltzer is now pretty much gone. Still got a little bit of bubbling going on. I'm going to wait until that stops to take my mass again so that we know that our change has completed. Still got a few little bubbles. You notice that there are some still on the side. That's okay. And we're going to go ahead and put our vial or test tube back into our zeroed beaker. And now our mass is let's call it 13.00 grams.